I feel like Nikola's too unselfish, right? He gonna make the right play every single time. Like K can shoot over two people, Kai can shoot over two people and score. Nikola not gonna do that. He gonna pass it and believe that you're gonna make that shit.
Every single time?
Every single time.
I just laugh. That's all I can do. I mean, I can't be mad because he good, man.
Multiple-time MVP, soon to be MVP again.
Nikola Jokic has been dominating the NBA in recent years, firmly establishing himself as one of the greatest players of this generation. With 3 MVP awards under his belt and potentially another on the way, Jokic has proven he's in a league of his own. His current form rivals the peaks of basketball's all-time legends, making this era undeniably the Jokic era. It's his league, and every other player is just playing in it. But what happens when one of the league's biggest stars steps up to offer surprising praise for Jokic? What they reveal might just change the way you see the Joker and his impact on the game. The latest miracle Jokic has pulled off is something no one saw coming, transforming Russell Westbrook into not only a better player, but potentially saving his career. At 35, Westbrook is experiencing a renaissance, playing some of his most impactful basketball in years, thanks to Jokic's unmatched ability to unlock his teammates' potential. It's long been evident that Jokic elevates his teammates to new heights, but Westbrook has always been a special case. Despite playing alongside some of the NBA's biggest stars, Westbrook's partnerships often ended in disappointment. He pushed Kevin Durant out of Oklahoma City after years of frustration. His time with James Harden in Houston didn't make the Rockets contenders, and his stint with LeBron James and Anthony Davis in Los Angeles became infamous for dysfunction, exposing the worst in each player's style. Even the King couldn't reignite Westbrook's career. That's why Westbrook's praise for Jokic hits differently. It's not just respect. It's gratitude for a teammate who has reignited his love for the game and restored his legacy. Under Jokic's influence, Westbrook is now making winning plays, showcasing his strengths while minimizing his weaknesses. For the first time in years, he looks revitalized, thriving alongside Jokic. Their chemistry on the court resembles that of a seasoned duo. Here's what Westbrook himself had to say about playing with Jokic.
He's the best player in the world. My job is to make the game easy for him, and he does it for everybody else. And it's a pleasure to be able to share the floor.
Westbrook openly acknowledges how Nikola Jokic simplifies the game for everyone around him. Both Jokic and Westbrook are renowned for their ability to rack up triple-doubles and elevate average teams to competitive levels. For Russell, who knows firsthand how difficult it is to consistently raise the performance of those around him, Jokic's current dominance is nothing short of extraordinary. That's why it feels so natural for Westbrook to call Jokic the best player in the world. The debate over who the best player in the world is has become much clearer in recent years. While Joel Embiid managed to win an MVP award in a season many felt should have gone to Jokic, the gap between the two is evident. Jokic has consistently proven that he's on a level unmatched by any other center, including Embiid. Whether it's his historic playoff runs, back-to-back MVPs, or his ability to elevate his teammates, Jokic has left little doubt about who's the best. Embiid may be a talented big man, but Jokic's dominance has set him apart as the clear standard in the league. While Embiid has occasionally thrown subtle jabs at Jokic through the media, he also knows when to give credit where it's due. Even Embiid, with all his accomplishments, has admitted that Jokic is currently dominating the league. Despite their rivalry, there's mutual respect between these two elite big men.
It's a monster. I saw what he was able to do last night. I was watching the game actually. I'm always watching. I'm watching every game, but he's a monster. What he's able to do on the basketball floor, really, it's crazy. From big man to big man I'm happy that when you look at who's dominating the league and really who the best players are, you got really all big men.
Draymond Green, known for his defensive brilliance and outspoken nature, has reflected on the vast difference between the dominance of Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, ultimately acknowledging that Jokic operates on an entirely different level. After careful observation, he's firmly stated that Jokic is much harder to guard than Embiid. What's even more remarkable is the respect Jokic has earned from Green, who is typically more known for trash-talking his opponents than praising them. Green has openly admitted that Jokic's incredible skill set has made him a better defender, thanking the Serbian superstar for the challenge he brings to every matchup. This level of praise is rare coming from Draymond, especially since Jokic's focus is primarily on offense, while defense is Green's bread and butter. Green has also highlighted how unique Jokic is as a player, pointing out his combination of skill, physicality, strength, and toughness. For Draymond Green, Jokic isn't just a tough opponent, he's a truly special archetype of a player.
Just told him thank you for making me better. It's absolutely incredible to play against a guy like that. Incredible talent. Just told him thank you for making me better. It's an honor and a pleasure to play against someone so talented and so skilled. And you know, usually when you have guys that talented and that skilled, they're a little soft. He's far from soft. He's an absolutely incredible.
If defenders who face Nikola Jokic can have this much respect for his game, imagine the appreciation from his teammates who directly benefit from his brilliance on the court. Michael Porter Jr. is one of the biggest beneficiaries of Jokic's offensive mastery. While Porter Jr. is a limited player, thriving mostly as a spot-up shooter without strong passing or ball handling skills, playing alongside Jokic transforms him into an elite scorer who consistently brings value to the Denver Nuggets. Having spent his entire career with the Nuggets alongside Jokic, Porter Jr. has gained unique insights into who Jokic is both on and off the court. He has shared glimpses into Jokic's personality during the offseason and in the locker room, providing a deeper look at the man behind the MVP trophies.
Yeah, man, Joker all offseason is in Serbia, drinking beer and watching horses. He definitely likes horses more than basketball. Man, we'll be in there getting ready for practice at training camp, and he's on his phone watching the horse races. He probably didn't touch a basketball all offseason, and somehow he got.
It's always fascinating to see the more personal side of Nikola Jokic through the stories shared by his teammates. Like Michael Porter Jr., Jokic is notoriously private with the media, so these glimpses into his life feel especially unique. One of the most endearing things about him is his love for his horses back in his hometown of Serbia. It's almost comical how much he treasures them. Off the court, Jokic comes across as a laid-back guy, which is a stark contrast to the unstoppable force he becomes when he's dominating every team in the NBA. Damian Lillard has been on the losing side of Jokic's dominance for years, and recently he took to social media to declare Jokic as the best player in the league. Interestingly, Lillard also brought Joel Embiid into the conversation, suggesting that while Embiid might deserve the MVP award, there's a clear difference between being the MVP and being the best player in the league. For Lillard, that title belongs to Jokic.
Joker might be the best player in the league, my boy. The best player don't always win MVP. I thought Embiid should have won MVP this year, but that boy Joker, boy, he might be the best player in the league. Watching him play and playing against him is like blood don't ever miss.
He just gets everyone involved. Gets everyone involved at the same time, being aggressive, and he's a complete basketball player. He does a bit of everything. So, I mean, that's basically what basketball is. So it's awesome.
Yeah, physical team. They got arguably the best player in the world, top 10 player of all time, and Jokic. So we got our work was cut out for us to start this game, but I like how we finished it.
I know how great he is. I know how great Joker is. There's certain guys in this league that play the game a certain way. A certain way that I like to play the game as well, and he's one of them. Where you are always off balance when you guard a player like that because of his ability to score, rebound, shoot. He sees plays before they happen. There's not many guys in our league like that.
I mean, they got the best player in the world, and he's got the ball the entire game. So anytime you make a mistake, he sees it. So, I mean, it's hard to beat that.
I mean, you just don't know what you're going to have to deal with. He might be bringing the ball up. He might be in a get everybody involved kind of mode. But if he gets in the post, it's hard to deal with him. If he gets to his spots in the floater, and then he hits you with a 3-ball, he kind of has everything. So you just have to make it hard for him. You're not going to hold him to 0. You're not going to really hold him to 15. But you try to get the win. But if he's playing, smooth and you make him comfortable,
obviously against them, it happened a couple times last year too. It's a tough one to swallow because we played well enough, even with our kind of dry spells and boneheaded turnovers. We still had enough, to have a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter and lose. I don't know the answer to the why. You know, Jokic is good.
I mean, it's great. It's always fun with him. Of course, he's an amazing basketball player, but he's a great guy. That's what I love the most about him. Just always joking around. He's just a simple and very amazing guy. I think everybody knew him before. Maybe not because he's not really on the media stuff a lot. But all the players, all the coaches know how special he is. Everybody knows how special he is. So, like I say, I think everybody knows what kind of player he is. And he's right now probably the best basketball player.